All right, we're back with better frames now. Apparently, my YouTube chat is back. In all seriousness, don't ask me what I did because I didn't do anything different other than hit the button that said use recommended settings. Still frustrating as is. I need to see my editor. All right, I think my YouTube is up now, and my TikTok. What I don't get here. All right, I think I'm good to go. Sorry for everyone joining and the technical difficulties here. It's frustrating for me too. I appreciate your patience. Think it's ready to go, or at least I think it's working now. Live chats. I think we're good now. Check, 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 check. Everything looks frozen actually on the cam. I'm not sure if anything's working, guys. I got cam here. It looks okay, I guess. The stream on my computer, there it is. I guess it's super delayed or super behind. I don't know, man. The frustrations. But I got my chat back at least. It's now on the other side of my screen. Don't ask me how that happened. Now I have 6,000 kilobits at least now. Tickfinity's working. All right. Hopefully all this works out. Let's give it another shot. I think we're good to go now. Shout out to everyone if you're just tuning in. I am Final Approach POV. This is Flight Sim 2024. We're doing the Challenge League. This is a landing challenge in Sao Paulo. We're flying a 737 MAX. And we're going to be hopefully getting world records now. Of course, my pappy lights and all that disappeared. Not sure why it's gone. We're on quality mode. Let's go back to DLAA, just changing graphics. And the pappy lights appeared magically. Shout out to Asobo. It's so weird while the lights disappear like that. Go to flaps 30. We're slowing down, start aligning with the runway here. We're descending down to around 3,000 feet. 30,000 feet or 37,000 feet, 3,700. We'll get there though. We're ignoring pappy lights. We don't care about pappy lights for the landing challenges. So if you're just tuning in, again, I know you'll see the pappy lights. You say pull up, man, too low, too low. We're not going for a pappy light or textbook landing here. We're going for the smoothest butter we can get on target, and you're not going to get high scores following the textbook. So low and slow is the way to go.
500.
Low and slow is the way to go. Thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it, Tay. We're descending at 3 to 500. Thank you for the follow, Lewis. No, we're not too high.
200.
Give it a little more thrust. We'll be all right. We're just pitched up a lot.
I really like our bids and live.
200.
Thank you, Lewis. Really appreciate it. Ooh, we got a little unstable there. We're fine. We're fine. Lowering thrust.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
A little too soon, but we landed at 200 feet per minute. It's gonna be butter. I think it's gonna be like 1.4, 1.5 million. But we landed too short of the line of the target, so that's gonna hurt our score. Put your flaps up, speed brakes, do all that jazz. Yep, what's up, D? Appreciate the comments. We don't care about the pappy lights. For the landing challenges, pappy lights don't matter. Oh, wow, that was bad, though. 900K. So far, my highest score this week is 1.7 million. Don't let that score fool you. I do know what I'm talking about. Let's give it another shot. I was too short of the landing. Too short. My touchdown was at 300 feet per minute, which anything under 5 is great. But I know we can do better. Low and slow is the way to go. Let me cook. Yes, notification. Thank you. Let me cook. So we're gonna go ahead and shut off our auto thrust, or sorry, autopilot. Go to idle. Gonna use a little speed brake and flaps to 15. We're gonna descend down to 3,500 feet just to give you an idea. While we align with the runway, we're gonna go for all red pappy lights. We don't care about the pappy lights. We just need low and slow to smoothly land. The pappy lights aren't even there now. Shout out to Asobo. I don't know why the game does that. It's so glitchy. We're descending at 500 feet per minute, 700 feet per minute. My cat has joined us. Lining up with the runway. Again, guys, even with the pappy lights there, look, I could probably get them to pop up, but we don't care about the pappy lights. We're not looking for pappy lights here. They didn't pop up? Watch, if I switch it. Misty, if you're still on YouTube, right? I was just on DLAA. Now I'm going to put it on quality. Let's see if they pop up. See, the pappy lights are there. The game is so weird. Go to flaps 20. Appreciate everyone joining via YouTube and or TikTok. If you're joining us via TikTok, we do have some special guests on YouTube. Misty TV is on. That's Vane Neptune. She has world records. I hope I butter this. We'll see. We're at 139 knots. We're going to go to flaps 30.
400.
That's going to slow us down. We're at our desired 135 with a 5-degree pitch up. We're descending at 500 feet per minute.
300.
Give it a
200.
little more thrust. Go to flaps 40. Key, guys, is your thrust controls your altitude.
I am trying to get a setup like yours and get Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Ah, cool, cool.
200.
Yeah, my setup, you know, I'm not bragging or anything, but my setup costs around 10 grand between the computer, the control, the monitor. My monitor now, though, is cheaper. When I first got it, it was 3,000, but they're cheaper. 3,000 USD. Shelling Gem, what's up?
30.
You said it popped up because I paused it? Quite possibly.
10.
Low and slow. Low and slow. Touchdown at 250 or 200. Reverse thrust, air brakes. I also hit my parking brake. It don't matter. Real life, yes, you won't hit your parking brake in real life. I don't recommend you do that. That's not protocol. But I just do it in the game. It don't matter. That's so I don't have to squeeze the brake. Here, check mark. Click restart and go instead of going back to the home page. That should fix the problem. Yes, that also helps. We just did 1.4 million. So to everyone or anyone who doubted the technique of the red pappy lights, low and slow.
He'll be right back.
All right, Lewis, appreciate it. Again, if anybody doubted the technique, you're wrong. That's simple. Yeah, and if you're joining us via TikTok, we do have another special guest in the house, Shelling Gem himself. I believe it's a he. Shout out to Shelling Gem. Shelling Gem has other world records as well. And I'm trying to get a better score here myself and land a world record. Here we go, Shelling Gem. Yeah, Shell, you got me beat with this one at 176. I'm at 1744, personal best, but not for this week. This week I'm at 1701. So we'll keep on shooting. I know I'm not getting a perfect landing on target, so I'm gonna keep messing around with making my configuration sooner and cutting my throttle sooner, I guess. All right, power to idle, shut off autopilot. Fix my view. We're gonna go to flaps 15. Try and maintain level flight per se. That way you can truly control your altitude with your thrust. Power back some. Want to continue diving here per se or descending. Go flaps 20 or 25, is it? Yeah, 25. Gonna continue trimming up, trying to maintain that level flight. Again, if you're just joining, we don't give two shits about pappy lights. Pappy lights aren't gonna help us get the butter we want for the toast. We want to get high scores here, not textbook landing. So forget what you think you know. Fly low and slow.
I
We're
am
at
back.
147,
1,000.
47 knots. Welcome back, Lewis. Gonna go to flaps 30. Go, there we go. Very nice, very nice. 135 knots, 30 degrees of flaps lined up with our runway. Gonna give a little more thrust and pull my last set of flaps.
500.
We're at flaps 30 degrees, engines at 55%. Actually, I want to go up closer to 60, but we're at 57% engines, 129 knots. We give a little bit more thrust. We're at 58% engines, 128 knots. Again, low and slow is the way to go. 500 feet per minute. We're lined up with the runway. I am trimming constantly, trimming up, trimming down, barely putting any force on the yoke as far as pushing forward and back. I'm relying on the trim
200.
and talking to you guys at the same time. $122 knots, approaching our stall speed. We're at 350 or 300, 250, 150,
40. 30. 20. 10.
now. Overshot it. We landed at 200. We landed at 200, which is great. I think my score will be like 1.6 million, but I think I overshot it for sure. Put all your flaps, deploy your speed brakes, reverse thrusters.
9/10.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, Summerman, I'm not too low. We're going low and slow on purpose. We got to ignore the pappy lights for high scores here. We're not going for textbook landings. We're going for high scores for the landing challenge. So let's see what the score says. Don't take my word for it. Let's see what the score says. 1.2. I was calling 1.6. I felt like that was a 1.6. But I was wrong there, obviously. But still, 1.2 million is pretty good. Let's go back out. We'll do it again. But I know I overshot the landing, for sure. Thank you, Lewis, for the 9 out of 10 in your opinion. Really do appreciate that. It was a pretty smooth landing at that at that 300, I said, or 200 feet per minute. Let's cut off our autopilot, put our power to idle, a little bit of speed brakes, correct our plane, deploy our flaps to 15.
Is this game on PlayStation?
No, I believe this is only available on computer and Xbox. I think they are porting over to PlayStation soon enough. I'm not sure when it comes out though. Put my speed brakes back down. Let's deploy flaps 20. We're a little higher than I want to be, and our pappy lights do confirm that. Just gonna lower our thrust here, and that'll descend us down a little quicker. Maintain level flight. Yeah, I don't think my problem so far is butter. My problem is I'm either going too high or too low over the target. I'm overshooting it and undershooting it.
What would you recommend for someone who wants a flight sim and start saving up for one?
I mean, it's all dependent on your budget. I think there's a lot of cool setups out there. Like even the there's a company out there, I'm not associated with them, I don't even remember their name. Flaps 30. The company, they make like a whole moving chair, like a racing chair, but for airplanes. I think that's really cool. I mean, I'd recommend that, you know. But really, it's just on your budget. You know, get yourself a decent yoke, a decent throttle quadrant or throttle control. You know, something that'll give you some flexibility. I don't recommend Logitech products if I'm being honest. Full flaps, let's give it some more thrust.
200.
Zoom in some. Right view here. We're at 130 knots. 34 knots, I mean. I want to get us all the way in like this right now. Let's see.
200.
feet
50.
per minute.
40. 30.
What you should do is get your ground speed and
Yeah.
divide it by 2, let's say 130 puck speed,
There we go,
2650 FPM. This guy should really be a pilot.
I'm working on becoming a pilot. And again, what I'm doing right now also is against textbook. You know, textbook you want to follow. Thank you for the follow. Textbook, you want to follow that whole calculation, and you want to follow your pappy lights to help guide you. Flare at 10 feet, 500 feet per minute. You know, all that stuff is nice and jazzy, but for landing challenges to get high scores, low and slow is the way to go. I just got 1.3 million. I know I can do better. My best this week is 1.7. Let's keep on going. Thank you for sharing the live, Lewis. Really do appreciate it. That really does help out the algorithm, and thank you for all the likes. TikTok has been kind of crapping on me lately this week. I had one good day of streaming where it fed me 3,000 views, and so far today, 92. Doesn't make sense, but appreciate it, Lewis. Appreciate the support. Thank you. We're going to give it another shot. I want to keep going till at least I get a 1.7. Yesterday, I think I got a 1.7. That might have been my 1.701 yesterday. I could be wrong.
You're welcome.
Had a lot of streaming issues earlier today, but we seem to be doing a lot better at
Would you recommend an
6,000.
Xbox to play MFS, and how do you do that POV thing? I want to start live streaming.
Yeah, so I don't know with the Xbox, because I do have Xbox, and I have played it on console. My honest opinion is this game is so buggy that I wouldn't recommend doing it on console. But at the end of the day, it's really based on your budget. I've stopped playing career mode because of the screw ups in the game of how bad it is, and planes auto crashing and stuff like that, and it
Tell
got
me
so
why I
bad
thought
I
that
stopped
was a
playing it.
787 in the cockpit.
Yeah, I mean, Boeing, a lot of them kind of do look the same. I'm an enthusiast for sure, and I'm working on getting my license. But, you know, not everyone can tell what the airplane is by looking at it, the inside of the cockpit, the outside, you know. Not everybody is like that. But this is a 737 MAX. Would you know the difference that it's a MAX compared to a 737? Not a MAX. I don't know. I can't, but you know, it's not like I like cars, but I don't know every car either. Like I can't tell you, oh yeah, this BMW 3 Series, 4 Series, 5, yeah, this is the I, and like I'm just not that kind of person. We're at 40 degrees of flaps, descending way faster than I want to, but we're gonna pitch up some now anyway. 3,200 feet. Start pitching up. That'll start eating away at some of our speed. Thank you for the follow. I am not a pilot yet. I'm working on it. I do have 6 hours of real flight time. I thought
What's
I
our
had
favorite plane? Mine is AA350.
I might have my pilot, me flying the plane on my page on TikTok. It's definitely on my YouTube. What's my favorite plane? I don't know. It's hard to say. I think Airbuses are really nice in general. But I think Boeings to me are also classic. Just a classic aircraft.
I agree.
All right, 400 feet per minute, full flaps, no speed brakes. We're at 125, 23 knots. Gonna pitch down slightly while increasing throttle.
100.
Give it more
50,
throttle actually.
40. 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
20. 10.
200. A little lopsided. That was the crosswind. It did happen. Let's see how bad that hurts the score. I think I was really good on target and at negative 200 feet per minute. The closer you get to 0, the higher your score. So I'm going to take a guess and say that was 1.4 million, maybe 1.5. Thank you for the follow, Harry. Thank you for the follow, Diego.
Is it hard to learn the cockpit?
Nah, I mean, it depends. I think it matters the person. It's like once you learn one of the cockpits, you can learn the rest of them. Oh wow, 1.5. I said 1.4. I was a little lopsided there on that landing. That's why it wasn't higher. But I know I was a little lopsided. So like I said, guys, low and slow is the way to go. Forget the pappy lights. All the landing challenges, they don't care about the textbook. They care about 3 parameters. That's the feet per minute, your precision of on target, and the alignment of your plane. And like I said, I was a little lopsided, which caused
When you
us
have an
to
Xbox
come
and play
down.
this game, will you be able to play on the controller or not?
You can. I'm number 3 in the world for St. Bart's, and I actually did that on controller. And I did it by mistake. I was testing out my headset here, my VR, and messing around with the controls, the videos on my YouTube. I was messing around with the controls and all of that, and I said, "Hey, let me land this plane." And then I went ahead and landed the plane for a world record in 3rd place. So, you can do it on controller. It's not impossible. It also boils down to what are you looking to do? You're trying to get the whole simulation aspect.
Well, I would get last place.
You never know. You never know. I used to play a lot on live stream with controller only. Out of sheer laziness, I didn't want to keep setting up this equipment over and over and over every time I'm just gonna play. Just sheer laziness. But I realized to live stream, it looks better. You guys seeing all the equipment versus just me and a controller. We're going to flaps 30. We are low. You guys, anyone can cry about it. We don't care. Favorite airlines? I don't know. I've always been a Delta person.
1,000.
Been a long time Delta person. Is this
My favorite is Delta and JetBlue.
Yeah, JetBlue has gotten a lot better over the years. They were, I think, one of the first airlines to put TVs on all the seats, more or less. Let's go to flaps 40. Gonna use a little air brake. So we want to be at 135.
My favorite enter air and lot.
Favorite enter air and lot? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. Leveling out the plane. Actually pitching up slightly so we can get some more speed reduction. We're at flaps 40. We're descending at 400 feet per minute, and we're gonna ride that out all the way down the runway
200.
or to our landing. Gonna give a little more thrust to avoid
Everyone like the
stall.
live, get this man his goal.
Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. We're at a 5-degree pitch. We're at 128 knots, full flaps, a little bit off center. There is a crosswind. A little more thrust here. We're at 60% thrust.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Try to land with the camera view under the plane.
Yeah. 300 feet per minute landing, a little bit over that target. I know I gotta do better. I know I can do better. I think that one's gonna be like a 1.2, 1.3 million. Retract your flaps, deploy your speed brakes, deploy your reverse thrusters. Thank you for the follow, Anthony. I cheat a little where I just hit the parking brake after I land instead of squeezing the brake. What I said, 1.2 or 1.3 million. Yeah, I think I overshot it some. Let's come in again. I'll stay a little more quiet this time so I can focus on the landing. See if I can make a no excuses, high impact, high numbers landing. Thank you guys for the likes. Really do appreciate it. Tap that screen, hit that share button. Really does help out the algorithm. If
Use
you're
other
joining,
camera under plane. When I do that, I get butter every.
yeah, I can't land that way. I need to be inside the cockpit, me personally. Shut off autopilot. Let's go to power to idle. Deploy our flaps. Gonna use a little speed brake action here. .400 feet per minute, 350 feet per minute. Flaps to 25 or 20. Appreciate all the likes and the new followers today. Thank you guys so much.
1,000.
Flaps 30. We're gonna go trim upwards. Here we go. Trim up to around 2 degrees.
500.
We're gonna maintain low and slow all the way in for a butter landing. We don't care about the pappy lights, folks. We don't care about pappy lights. They're not gonna help you get a butter landing and a high score at all. I mean, they're a guide and a reference for sure. You can use them as that, but yeah, they're not gonna help you get they're not gonna help you butter your landings. I'll say that. Flaps 40.
200.
Giving it thrust.
100.
Little off to the right. A lot of trim control here. Maintain visual of the runway and alignment of the aircraft. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Descending at 250 feet per minute.
100. 50. 40. 30.
The line disappeared again.
10.
Oh, a little off center, but the landing was around
Yes,
300.
camera under plane the best.
Yeah, I can't do the camera under the plane thing. Flaps up, speed brakes, reverse thrusters, brakes. I cheated and used the parking brakes. Shit. There it goes. The reverse thrusters are fine. All right. Accidentally hit the switch twice. I think that was 1.3 million. 1.1. Let's redo that. I wasn't feeling that one anyway. I know I was way off to the right. This does have a heavy crosswind. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way back to, so Shell, you're saying all the way back to the homepage or just the Challenge League homepage? I just went back to the homepage to see if that fixes the problem. And the whatchamacallit, the rudder assist should be on. I know sometimes the challenge takes that away from you. Thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. I'm gonna put this back to DLA.
Do you know any games other than MSFS I can play?
I mean, that's up to you. Play whatever you want. What do you mean, like on the Xbox? Power to idle, flaps to 15. Gonna maintain level flight, so to speak, as we descend down.
I have 4 consoles and none are Xbox.
Word. I mean, everybody likes different games. I honestly don't play nothing else but this and Elden Ring, Night Ring. That's it. That's all I really play. I don't play anything else. Oh, RoboCop Rogue City, the DLC that came out or whatever. I'm playing that as well. But I quit Call of Duty, if that's what you're wondering. I don't care about Call of Duty at all. I've been playing since Call of
I
Duty was
prefer
Medal of
Xbox. I
Honor
am trying
on
to get a
Xbox.
setup, really living by myself right now.
Yeah, Xbox setup isn't bad. I mean, then you can get the Game Pass, and then there's other games you can play with the Game Pass. Gonna go to flaps 40. I'm a little higher than what I want to be, but it's whatevs. Ah, Shelling Gem, you're playing RoboCop 2. How do you like it? I mean, let's be real. I know it's thank you for the follow, Zion. Shell, I know it's like like a beat 'em up, but a shoot 'em up. You know, I think it's cool for what it is. You know, the nostalgia of RoboCop in general.
300.
It's pretty cool.
200.
Pitching up 5 degrees. We're at 500, 400 feet per minute. Here we go, 450. I want to have it around 500.
Have you ever gone
that way
plane
I can
spotting?
flare.
200.
Yeah, I've gone plane spotting before. I've actually thought of live streaming while plane spotting, but I honestly am not the type of person to look at a plane and know right away, hey, that's a 737, that's a 747, that's an A310. I mean, I know like Airbuses and
30.
and Boeing, but you know.
20. 10.
You heard that 10, right? Touchdown at 250. Beautiful. Reverse thrusters. There you go. That nose comes down. Air
The
brakes.
best plane I seen was a 350 minus 1000. A little
Nice.
high but good.
Yeah, so Zion, we're doing landing challenges here. We don't care necessarily about textbook landings. We want high scores. The only way to
Do you
do
know
that
how to
is
do
to
the
throw the
checklists and
textbook
everything?
out. Depending on the plane, I don't know all the checklists, but it's not hard just to download a checklist and follow it. I use flightsim.to. They usually have a checklist for a lot of different planes up there. If you really want to follow those steps,
Nice landing.
you can. Thank you, thank you. 1.354 million. Also, in regards to checklists, I do air disaster recreations, and if it was part of recreating the story, I'll definitely go through the checklist for that particular aircraft. Let's go through this again. We're gonna keep trying until we get 1.7 mil again this week. Give me 1 second here. I need to reset the goals. It should have reset on its own. That's stupid.
When you started, did you start on small aircrafts like the Cessna or did you start on the biggins?
That's I guess Cessna technically. The Cessna. So I also have the honeycomb yoke here behind me, and that one is really good for Cessna type aircrafts. Says I've been streaming 40 minutes, but it's really like 2 hours because it was giving me so much problems before. I had to keep starting stream, stopping stream. Aero Mexico, let's go. Power to idle, autopilot off, a little bit of speed brake, flaps 20 or 15. Work smarter, not harder. Use your trim on your control surface. Maintain level flight while continuing your descent. Expert advice, guys. Your throttle controls your altitude. Your pitch controls your speed. Master that theory, and that'll help you get butter landings every time, or good landings every time. If you notice, all my landings are pretty much a million. Earlier today, I was doing some 900 and 700 Ks, but hey, shit happens. Shit happens. Cool thing here, I never really used the HUD, but just so you guys can see, it is there.
For real. Recommend.
I lost my chat. Hold on, there it goes. You recommend using the HUD? Yeah, I don't use the HUD much. All my world record landings were without HUDs. Even the 1.7 million I got for this as well was without the HUD. We're going to flaps 20. Give some more thrust. Flaps 30.
The chat doesn't work.
It'll work. If it disappeared,
You almost
should...
have like goal.
300.
It increases once I reach the goal. It'll increase some.
200.
Flaps 40. A little faster than where I want to be. Gonna pull full speed brakes. There we go. 350 feet.
100.
300 feet per minute.
50. 40. 30. 20.
You hit 10K likes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Look at that, low and slow. No flaring needed. Low and slow is the way to go. Let's see what that score is now, so I'm not all talk. Hopefully I got a nice 1.6 million there. Thank you for the follow, Don. This is a 737 Max. Speed brakes, all that, we can go ahead and retract those. And check mark. Some point now. There it goes. Ah, 1.3. I thought that was better than that.
What flight sim control would you recommend for all aircrafts?
I don't know. It's hard to say because there's some aircrafts that have the flight stick, you know, like an Airbus, work better with a flight stick. But I don't know, with the Boeing yoke, I kind of use this as a flight stick as well. It kind of doubles as one. Shelling Gem, any tips for this landing challenge? Low and slow is always the way to go. I think I'm just
like
kind of missing my target. Do you like Air PL? I'm not sure what you're saying, Don. Would you mind retyping that?
Plus you use a yoke for an Airbus IC that it won't be the same but YK.
Yeah, you know, you're right. You're right in that aspect. It's, you know, in my opinion,
Do you have a 787? You should use a plane that has more wheels.
Yeah. In my opinion, the Boeing yoke is one of the best in the market. Not because I own it, but it's very durable as well. It just seems to last the test of time. So far, anyway.
Do you like playing
Engines
plane
at
games?
55 or 54 percent. Do I like playing plane
Donnie,
games?
he
Yeah,
does.
I mean, yeah. I don't play every game out there. Like, I know there's what, Warhawk or whatever. X-Plane is out there as well. I think X-Plane has the best realistic physics. You'll have to ask Revamp for landing tips. Yeah. Yeah, sure enough, Shell. Sure enough. You know, I've talked a lot with Revamped in general about landings, and we at least agree on one thing 100%, and it's low and slow is the way to go. Gonna give a little more thrust. We're at full flaps. Giving more thrust because we want to control our altitude some.
400.
We're at 850 feet per minute.
300.
This is not regulation one bit. You know, again, we don't care about regulation. This is a landing challenge. We're just trying to get a high score. Low and slow. 129
Go up
knots,
a bit to the right.
128. Yeah, the crosswind is going to push us off to the right.
$100.
125 knots. 124 knots. 100 feet off the ground.
100.
124. Maintaining 124 and 300 feet per minute. At least trying to. Constantly altering the pitch up and down, maintaining level flight per se.
50. 40. 30.
My uncle is a pilot and he says a lot of things that are doing wrong.
100%. I've said already, we don't care about perfect landings here. We're going for high scores. 350 feet per minute, right on target. Again, guys, this is the landing challenge, not the how well can you follow the textbook challenge. You're not going for a textbook landing here for any of this. You want to fly in low and slow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. 1.3 million, we'll say. Let's keep on going. Again, guys, my top is 1.744. I think I'm just need to get that targeting down better. You know, that's what's kind of killing me here, is just targeting that landing.
If I was you, I would play this all day, every day.
Sometimes that does happen, especially on the weekends. I get stuck here live streaming for 3 hours, 4 hours. Check out my YouTube. The longest stream I have there is almost 4 hours. I think I did that earlier this week. My lights disappeared again. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna switch this back to, you know what, if I put this on performance, you're gonna see how horrible the graphics are on high performance. Everything gets a little blurry. Not sure how it's gonna look on stream, but yeah, for me it's definitely blurry. But I got 110 frames right now. RTX 4090, i9. Flaps 30. Gonna get rid of my speed brakes.
I love this game even though I can't play it long.
It's all good, Lewis. You will one day. You'll make it happen. All it takes is an idea. Then you got to execute on that idea.
1,000.
Increase our thrust to 56%. We're at 142 knots. Yeah, your dream is flying a 787 in IRL, definitely. I would love to fly any one of these airliners.
Do you have to buy the planes in the game, or are there some free ones like the main ones?
You get the main ones for free. I do have the deluxe package, but right now this is a landing challenge, and we all have the same plane here for this landing challenge.
500.
Gonna give us some more thrust.
400.
Now I'm gonna pull my last set of flaps. We're maintaining 135 knots. We're at 350 feet per minute. Let's maintain this as much as possible.
200.
I turn on to final when I feel like it. That's why. We're not doing anything textbook here. Everything we're doing here is kind of against the grain to get high scores. Gonna give us a little more thrust. We're at 60%. Here we go, 450 feet per minute.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nice. Overshot it some. Landed at 250. Reverse thrust. Kind of lost a little control there once I landed. Thank you for sharing the live, Lewis. Really appreciate it. And check mark. $1.261. You feel like this challenge is much easier because of the lights? I mean, the lights kind of have nothing to do with it per se. You want to ignore the Pappy lights for all the challenges. Like, they're not going to help you get better scores. They're really a textbook guide for you to land on regulation and provide a 500 feet per minute landing. But you want to do close to zero as much as possible. So the only way you can do that is flying in low and slow. Thank you for the follow. First thing you want to do is shut off your autopilot, trim the plane to level flight, power to idle if I didn't say that already. Let's go to flaps 15. And also I take this turn late on purpose because of the crosswind. Copy lights are not there again. Watch if I pause it and I change the graphics to DLAA, they should come right back up. And there are my lights. Funny game, funny game. Gonna go full flaps on purpose. Too high, I definitely know that. Spend too much time trimming upwards for no reason, but we fixed that. Never mind our perfect Pappy lights. We're gonna go for 4 red lights, not white, not perfect Pappy lights. We don't care. Again, that's not gonna help us get a butter landing for our score. This is the Precision Landing Challenge in Sao Paulo. We're flying a 737 MAX. We're at 137 knots. Got our nice red pappy lights there. Let's bring in some more thrust. Pitching upwards.
500.
There we go. Control our rate of descent. 600 feet per minute. Want to try and maintain that. As we begin to lose speed on the way down. 134. Definitely off to the right too much. Thank you for the follow. 132 knots. Again, guys, low and slow. Forget the pappy lights. We're looking for a butter landing. Thank you for the follow. Again, if you're just joining us, low and slow is the way to go. Forget what you think you know. We're trying to get butter landings here and get world records. Balloon too much, but we're fine.
10.
Overshot. 450 was the landing. And the line disappeared, so I really don't know why the line keeps disappearing. It's just so weird. But as Shelling Gem called out, we got to back out to the home menu, home page, if you will, and restart, and that should fix the problem. Game is just buggy. And check mark. 1 million. It's because I overshot it. I'm pretty confident it's because I overshot it. My touchdown was at negative 300 feet per minute. I'm going to fly this one with my mouth shut. In other words, fully concentrated so I can try and get a better score here. Thank you for the follow, Abhinav, Leo the Great, Kali, Khalil, Trey. Shut off our autopilot, power to idle. Let's go to flaps 15. And we're descending down to 3,500 feet. And our pappy lights disappeared again, and this game is buggy. See where the good, no drop frames for once. Everything seems to be working fine. That's so weird. Flaps 30, lining up with the runway. A little bit of flap, or sorry, rudder action there. Rudder assist kicking in. No pappy lights. Who gives a shit? Give us some more thrust. Hit our last set of flaps.
400.
Low and slow, the way to go.
300. 200.
Low and slow. We're at 127 knots, 128. 150 feet off the ground, 170. 127.
200.
A little more thrust.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Touchdown at 450 feet per minute. Reverse thrusters, speed brakes, flaps up. I lost some frames here. I'm getting 20 frames. That's crazy. And check mark.
I have to go,
1.3
sadly.
million. All right, Lewis, appreciate you checking in. Appreciate the engagement. Have a great rest of your day. 20 frames is your max. Yeah, I usually get 110 frames. Right now I'm getting 90. Thank you for the follow.
What game is this?
This is Flight Sim 2024. We're playing the Challenge League, and in the Challenge League you get 3 challenges: rally race, low altitude, and a precision landing. And right now I'm playing the precision landing. It's a Boeing 737 MAX, and we're landing in Sao Paulo. Ooh, and I'm stretching. Appreciate all the likes and the new followers today. Thank you guys
I just
so much.
double
Shut
tapped
off
with
your
my tip.
autopilot. I just double tapped with my tip. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I guess thank you. Flaps 220. We'll descend down to 3,500 feet. If you're just tuning in, this is Flight Sim 2024. This is the Challenge League. We're doing our landing challenge in Sao Paulo, Brazil. We're flying a 737 MAX, and I'm currently in 4th place.
Is this only on PC?
Now you can play it on Xbox as well, but I'm playing on PC, RTX 4090 on a i9 chip. Full flaps. Again, guys, we don't care about poppy lights here.
1,000.
For these landing challenges, you got to come in low and slow. Low and slow is the way to go. Forget the poppy lights. Right now it's saying that we're too low. Again, low and slow is the way to go. Full flaps, 40 degrees. Gave it a little more thrust. We're at 56%. We're flying into Sao Paulo. This is the landing challenge in Flight Sim 2024.
400.
Okay.
A little more thrust.
300.
We're at 68%, 69%.
200.
Lining up with the runway. center. Touchdown at 450. I think it's gonna be 1.4 million. I was off to the right, I know it.
Can you fly to Prague?
No, I don't do flights on stream or nothing like that. I do only live. I only stream the Challenge League. I'm literally the only Challenge League streamer there is. I don't think anyone else streams the Challenge League but me. So you've come to the right stream. Oh, horrible, horrible. That was probably my second worst landing of the day. I thought I was pretty good on target there, so I don't know. Let's redo that. What do you guys think? Don't say I'm too low. It's not about too low. It's about landing on that line with the right orientation and the lower feet per minute. The closer to 0, the higher your score is going to be on the feet per minute. This is why you have to fly in low and slow. If you come in high, you're going to be forced to do your textbook landing and aim for 500 feet per minute, but that's not going to help you get the high scores. Ooh, lots of engagement on YouTube today. Thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. My channel is definitely starting to pick up some steam and get some viewership and gain a following. Thank you guys for following. Thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for the follow, Throttle Therapist. That's an excellent name. Right now I'm doing my throttle therapy. Shut off the autopilot. I'm gonna use the HUD this time just to switch it up. I normally don't use it. I've gotten all my high scores without the HUD. Gonna flip-flop the graphics setting here so it'll render my lights, landing lights. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is going on here?
Sync rate.
All right. I know.
PLs.
No, I only do I only do challenge league events. If it's a specific challenge, I might consider it. Like if it's built-in game challenge, I'll do it. But you know, I don't fly anything else but challenge league. There are plenty of other streamers doing long flights, and I just don't care to compete with them. So I'm literally the only person doing the challenge league. Let's go to full flaps since I'm coming in so fast. Give us a little more thrust. Lining up with the runway here. Dangerously doing this.
200.
But our touchdown was at 350 feet per minute. But definitely too soon. This is a
Damn.
737 Max. Let's see what the score says. It might be 1.1, 1.2 million. I don't know. Sometimes it'll surprise you. Oh, wow. That's literally my lowest score of the day. I touched down way too soon, apparently, and that's why the score was that bad. And so it's supposed to be a blue square where you have that area to land in, and I more than likely fell before the blue square. And I'm going to try something completely different where I'm not going to cut the throttle at 10 or 20. I'm going to keep the throttle flowing. That's what I'm going to do. And let's see what happens. Little experimentation going on. Autopilot off, throttle to idle. Go to flaps 15. Yeah, flaps 15. Let's go to flaps 20. Not using the HUD. I don't use the HUD. Don't care for it. Shout out to Revamped. I think Revamped uses the HUD. He has a video on YouTube of him landing there. Let's go to DLAA. See if that helps. There we go. We got our landing lights, PAPI lights. Let's go to flaps 25. We're going to continue descending down to 3,500 feet. Kind of a goal target here, while still losing speed. Appreciate all the likes today, guys. Thank you guys so much. For a nobody, creator, streamer, gamer, whatever you want to call it, pilot enthusiast, aviation enthusiast, every little bit counts. So thank you guys. Gonna go to flaps 40. We're at 150 knots. Yes, we are low. We want to be low and slow. Gonna start pitching upwards some. There we go. We are pitched up 3 degrees, 4 degrees, 3.5 degrees, something like that. We are losing speed as desired. We're at 140 knots. Still losing speed. Let's pitch up some. We'll stop our rate of descent as well. 500 feet per minute. 400 feet.
500. 400. 300.
400 feet. No, I don't really need the speed brakes. I want it to come in slower, but it's fine. Overshot it, way overshot it, but I got 200 feet per minute. I got distracted by reading comments. I have no one to blame but myself. Yep, hacker, we don't care about PAPI lights for world records and flutter landings. The PAPI lights aren't going to help you. You want to get as close to 0 as possible with your feet per minute and landing on target. The only way to do that is to come in shallow, low and slow. That was still 1,000,000, better than the last one I just did at 700. That just shows how smooth it was, but I definitely overshot the landing. Let's give it another shot. Appreciate everyone following today, dropping likes, the comments. Really do appreciate it. Shout out to everyone joining via YouTube. Thank you guys again. Shout out to Shelling Gem. You the man, you the man, you the man. Shell, you got a better score than I did on this one. I mean, you got me by 20K. Shout out to Revamped in the top 10. I think they got 1.8 million. Revamped top 10. Let's fly this in again. Gonna have to take a 5-minute break in a second. After this attempt, I'll probably take a small break. Touch some grass. I got this 1.5 mil. Yep, that's pretty good. Smooth landing doesn't mean it's good. Yeah, I think you misunderstand me, hacker. There's 3 parameters. You have to be on target, your orientation, and your feet per minute. So that time, my orientation was good, my feet per minute was good, but I was off target. So that's why my score was only 1 million. And my top score is 1.7, so yours is 1.5. I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm just saying that I know what I'm talking about. I'm also number 3 in the world for St. Bart's. Shut Up Shush is my gamer tag.
Can you do Salt Lake City next?
No, I only do landing challenges or challenges in general. I don't do flights or anything like that. If it's the landing challenge associated with Salt Lake City, I don't mind giving it a shot, especially if I haven't done it already. We're going to go to flaps 20. I'm going to hit some speed brakes. We're descending down to 3,500 feet. As always, forget about your pappy lights. They're not going to help you fly in low and slow, but they're a good reference by all means. But we want to come in low and slow. Low and slow is the way to go, especially when you want to get high scores in the landing challenges. Put away my air brakes. Let's go to flaps 40. I'm going to give a little more thrust. Thank you for the follow, CJ. We're at 130 knots. 500, 600 feet per minute. I'm actually going to give it some more thrust so we can stop our rate of descent.
300.
Thank you, local yapper. Thank you, Gandar. I'll keep doing great content. We're at 150 feet per minute vertical speed.
200.
Giving more thrust. Again, guys, low and slow is the way to go. Low and slow. Look at this orientation. Look at that. Right over these buildings, just gliding over, low and slow. We're approaching stall speed, so I'm gonna give it a little more gas and pitch us down, or more power and pitch us down some to avoid the stall. Here we go. Let's go right in.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nice. 250. Look, you guys are seeing it didn't take my reverse thrusters. It went full throttle. What a shame after that landing.
30 rate.
Would have loved to seen the score there. But you guys saw it. I clicked it up and I went for the reverse thrusters and it did not engage. What's up, Rory? Appreciate you joining. My secondary camera is still up. So right here, guys, I know it's kind of hard to see, but there's some switches. These switches are for the reverse thrust. The reverse thrust didn't kick in when I clicked them up. That's what happened there. All in all, I thought that was looking pretty good.
We always have a better opportunity.
Yeah, it's all a little bit of changes here and there, you know. Gonna go to flaps 20. What's up, local yapper? Thank you guys for the likes and the engagement, all the new followers today. My record so far is 63 followers in a day. Today I'm at 23. Maybe I can get some more new ones. You never know. Going to Flaps 20. Guys, I'm the only Challenge League streamer there is. Flaps 30. Lower our thrust. We want to continue descending down to 3,500 feet. Forget the pappy lights. They're not our friends. Oh, my speed brake was open. Let's go to Flaps 40.
How much did it cost you for this whole setup?
When I first got everything, put it all together, around $10,000. Right now, the monitor is around $1,200, but I got it when it first came out, so it was three grand. But it's a little bit cheaper now. Give it some more throttle. Let's go to 55% throttle. 56. We'll stay there for now.
Jesus, 10K is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't spend it all in one shot. I work in IT, so I bought different things over time. The computer, the monitor, the control surface, different times, not in one shot. More thrust, more thrust. You can see how we're coming in nice and shallow. Nice and shallow on the approach.
300.
Thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. I am the only Challenge League streamer. This is the Challenge League and Challenge League Gold League, Gold Division, if you will. I'll be in Platinum Platinum next week, and then Diamond after that. Thank you for the follow. Asher, we don't care about being too low.
Butter it.
I am number 3 in the world for St. Bart's. If you want to do butter landings, throw out the textbook. We're not going for textbook landing. We're going for low and slow. Low and slow is the way to go.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nice. Touchdown at 300. Flaps up, reverse thrusters, speed brakes.
$10,000 is still a lot, almost like 5 months rent in California.
Thank you for the follow.
What airport did you say?
1.4 million here. It's in
That was
Sao
good
Paulo.
landing,
I
though.
forget the airport name. Thank you for the compliment, Asher. Yeah, you know, for these landing challenges, we're not going for textbook.
Salt Lake City.
Is Salt Lake City one of the challenges? Is it a challenge? Yep, I got the whole Boeing set. Let's give this one more shot, and then maybe I'll move on. Again, guys, I only stream the Challenge League. I don't do other items per se. You know, as my account grows, I'll definitely
For
take
precision,
certain
does
tips
FPM
for
matter?
certain challenges. For precision, does FPF matter? So,
I am better tie you in landing.
they're better. They're different categories for the landing challenges. You're better than me in landings, Noah. All right, appreciate it. I doubt that, but appreciate your confidence. So you get judged by 3 categories when you do the landing challenges. The precision on target, right? There's supposed to be a blue box there, which my game is not showing. But a blue box will give you the precision. And then your orientation of your aircraft, that's more, and then your feet per minute. So it's 3 categories you're scored on. This is Flight Sim 2024. Hey Jack, if you're better than me, what's your score? Just curious. What's your score, buddy? Also, I'm number 3 in the world for St. Bart's. So I can flex that all I want. Shut up, shush is my gamer tag. Look at St. Bart's. Where do you stand? All right, we're done talking. I'm going to go to flaps 25. Pitching up. Reduce our thrust slightly while I trim up.
Okay, can I go in you live?
1,000.
Can I go and you live, I guess you're trying to say? What is your score, Noah? My top score is 1.744 on this particular map. What's up, Lewis? Appreciate you coming back. I'm going to flaps 40 here.
Are you Indian, bro?
No, I'm not Indian. I get that a lot, though. I'm Puerto Rican, New Yorican. I am 14% Moroccan, though, so that's why. Thank Ancestry.com. But, yeah, I get Indian a lot, but I'm not Indian. But I think my Moroccan ancestry, I think my Moroccan ancestry is what makes me look that way.
400.
All right, we're at 400 feet, 135 knots, pitching down. I accidentally put my flaps back up. Let me put them back down. 40 degrees of flaps, a little higher than I want to be. That means I'm going to lower my thrust some.
300.
I have on this on Orlando 1, 9,000 points.
Pitch down. You have
Is Bad Bunny your relative?
one of
Haha.
them.
Spending
On
10,000
Orlando,
is not for normal
1.9.
people.
100.
You have 1.9 on Orlando? Yeah, we'll check that right now, Noah. What's your gamer tag?
50.
You're going to say whoever's at 1.9 is your gamer tag.
At Noah, Orlando is an easy airport.
Now, Orlando, I think, is one of the wind challenge ones. Touchdown at 300.
Okay, I say.
Nice. Appreciate the follow, Jesus.
Is Bad Bunny your relative? Haha. Spending 10,000 is not for normal people. At Jesus, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. YH, it's still a big easy airport even in winds.
That wasn't the
that
best.
one.
1.7 million.
I am
know
going
I
in
can do
simulator.
better. All right, Noah. Thanks for giving us all the details about your score and everything. We look forward to your high scores there. Yeah, so far for me, I'm 1.744 on this map. Let's look at Orlando. Just for shits and giggles. Orlando was a challenge a couple of weeks back. Appreciate
you
the
get
follow.
points for follow the handbook, I think.
No, you
I am
don't get
playing
any
in
points
Xbox.
for the handbook. The game doesn't care about textbook landings. What's my best here in Orlando? 1.3? Oh, we're going to do something about that now. We'll change that now. So Noah, I guess, Noah's saying he's 1.9 million. Noah must be soy sauce or Chico Mick. It's the only way they got 1.9 million. Shout out to Shelling Gem, Revamp Sim in VR, Dan Rel G, Z Carnival, and Vane Neptune. These are all world record holders. Let me score better here now because I know I can. So you get scored on 3 different categories. It's precision, orientation, and feet per minute. You're playing me on Xbox, okay? I don't see how, but okay. You still didn't tell us your username, your gamer tag, how you got the 1.9 million. All right, autopilot off. We're at 3,000 feet.
Are you an actual pilot?
Nope, I am not an actual pilot. I do have 6 hours of flight time, and I am working on my PPL.
Try to use Airbus.
Gonna go full flaps. You don't get to choose what plane you use when you do these landing challenges. They give you whatever is there. Like they assign the challenge.
25.
or they assign the plane. I'm going too fast here. Let me get my air brakes going. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Jesus. I think I can do a better score than that 1.3 million. This has probably been a while since I tried this one. But I'm top 10 for Slabard landing challenge. I'm number 3 in the world for St. Bart's. I have a couple of one. Courchevel, I'm right there. I used to be top 10, but other people have came in and got higher scores. Go. We're approaching 135, our desired airspeed, if you will. Ooh, this is windy.
But I am really sant you very good on landing. Are you thinking about getting a side stick for Airbus?
Yeah, at some point. Behind me, I have a flight stick. It's made by Logitech. It sucks, honestly. I lost the adapter for it, so I can't even use it. All right, let's go. Let me see if I can maintain this 135. 0 poppy lights. No poppy lights. The game says I don't need them. I need a target at the least.
You should get the Winwing Ursa Minor, maybe the best budget side stick on the market.
There's one I saw that's like made for fighter jets. I forget. It might be that one. I don't know the name of it.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Thank you for the follow.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
Do you fly on VATSIM?
Sometimes. It's been a while. I stopped doing VATSIM. Too much of a headache.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
If you're going for that whole experience of realism and all that, that's cool if that's what you like, but not
How much
for
is
me.
your setup?
10K when I first did everything.
200.
Ooh, heavy crosswind, let's go.
Approaching minimums. Flight slow. 50. 40. 30. 20, 10.
Butter. A little lopsided. That's gonna hurt my
Yes,
score.
Winwing Ursa Minor is best.
I was a little lopsided on that landing.
I would buy it, but my parents are not with me anymore.
Ah, sorry to
My
hear
name
that.
is Soykos623. My credits are on the Xbox 370.
Ah, okay, cool. You have to be soy sauce if you're claiming the 1.9. Ah, 1.2. Let's redo this. Go back into Orlando. Ooh. I'm playing on a PC RTX 4090.
VATSIM is the best.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going for that whole simulation experience, it's pretty cool.
Don't quit unless you are at least 1.8.
Oh yeah, you're right. We want to. Well, I want to say at least 1.7, but 1.8 is pretty good. Soy sauce, I sent you a friend request. Let's connect. I have only world record holders on my friends list. And my Discord is open to the public. Check out my Discord.
Here's
There's
an
world
aviation
record
test.
holders in
What are
there
poppies?
and regular players per se. What are pappies? I don't freaking remember what pappies stand for, but that's your lights, man. It's your landing lights. Which I don't even think they're loading in this thing. Let's go to power to idle, get our flaps going. Yeah, the pappy lights aren't loading at all. But I know a little trick to that is just changing the graphics back to quality and back and forth, pain in the ass. Did they load now? Nope, they still didn't load. Unless there's just no pappies here. But
Only deals tick plane game I can play is Project Flight on Roblox.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with, I know what roadblocks is, but I definitely never played it.
2500.
I go full flaps, hit my speed brakes because I'm coming in too fast. But I want to continue descending down. We got full flaps deployed. There we go. Decent speed. I'm gonna get rid of my speed brakes. Pappy lights seem to be working. I don't care about pappy lights. We want to come in low and slow. A little more speed brake action there.
When you say low and slow, how slow we talking?
So your textbook, you want to follow what your textbook landing approach speed is, but you want to come in low and slow relative to that. So this aircraft is 135 with a landing at 125. In this case, I want to fly under 135 in general coming into my landing. I think this aircraft stalls at 120. So definitely don't fall under that, or 119. I'm losing frames now. That kind of sucks. See, right now I'm at 129. Low and slow. Your throttle controls your altitude, your pitch controls your speed. Master that concept and that'll help you out as well. I'm a little off to the right, I know.
Approaching the hangars. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
Man, way off to the right.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. 30. 20. 10.
Touchdown at 500 feet per minute and before. I shouldn't have cut the throttle. That was just bad in general. I can admit that.
It all depends on weight.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go through those calculations and stuff, but right now I believe you're flying an empty plane and 40-50% fuel. I cut the power too soon. This is Airbus, I'm sorry, not Airbus, Boeing 737 MAX. Thank you for the follow. Let's see what our score is like. Yeah, I knew that I didn't like this shit to begin with. Let's give it another shot. I know I can do better. Part of my problem is I'm just missing the target. That's what it is. That one was 500 feet per minute, but again, I'm missing the target. I know that's what my problem is.
Are you in pilot school?
No, I do study my own ground school from time to time, because you just got to pay for it and fulfill your hours. So you can study it outside of being there, essentially. You got to pay for, I think it's only 4 hours or 6 hours of school. I forget the exact number. Autopilot off. Go flaps to 20. Power to idle. We're at flaps 25.
2500.
We're going to continue descending down. I actually want to come to the right a little bit.
What's our favorite aircraft to fly in general, and what would you say is the easiest to fly?
I enjoy flying Boeings. I don't know, call me old school. But I would say easiest to fly, probably Airbus. Flaps 30. Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle. Go to flaps 40. Give it some more thrust.
In MSFS I fly A320 a lot, but I find 777 easy.
The 777s are nice too.
Wide slope, wide slope, wide slope.
I don't care
Wide
about
slope,
the pappy
wide
lights
slope,
and the glide
wide
slope.
slope,
It's not going to help
wide
us get
slope,
butter landing,
wide
so we're going to
slope,
just ignore
wide
these
slope,
warnings.
Wide slope, wide slope, wide slope, wide slope, wide slope, wide slope, wide slope.
Come in
wide
low and
slope,
slow.
wide
I'm at
slope,
134,
wide slope, wide slope,
134 knots.
wide slope, wide slope.
Crosswind
Wide
sucks
slope,
on this
wide
particular
slope, wide slope, wide slope,
particular
wide slope,
landing challenge
wide
or
slope,
airport,
wide
however you want to
slope,
view it.
wide
It's a
slope,
landing challenge
wide
too.
slope, wide slope, 300, wide slope,
Give it some more
wide
thrust.
slope,
We're at
wide
130
slope,
knots.
wide slope, wide slope, wide slope, wide
Ooh,
slope,
that crosswind
wide
is
slope,
nasty.
wide slope, 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 wide slope.
But we're coming in a lot more
wide
aligned
slope,
than last time.
200, wide slope, 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 wide slope.
Using my rudder control.
Wide slope, wide slope, wide slope. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Touchdown at 450, lopsided. That was shit. I didn't like that landing at all. That was complete shit. I'd be surprised if it's 1.4. That was probably like a 1.1, 1.2. I didn't check something. Is rudder assist on? Yes, rudder assist is on, or auto rudder is on, but it seems to be doing nothing. Yeah, thanks, Isaac. At least I landed. You know, I think landing is easy for me. Getting close to 2 million score is the hard part. So unfortunately, David, on these landing challenges, there's no replay function. They do it on purpose. That was a crap score, and I admit it. Let's redo it. Appreciate the follow, Isaac. What's my Courchevel score? 1.777, 1.767, yeah. I was in the top 10 before, and all these other folks came in and kind of kicked me out. Appreciate everyone tuning in today. Thank you guys for the likes, the new followers. My record is 63 followers. Think we can beat that today? Hit that like button, hit that share button, tap the screen, do all that funny, fancy stuff. Really help the algorithm. I am a small streamer with not even 1,000 followers. Let's get a better landing now.
You can
I know
do
it can.
1.9, but it's your focus.
Yeah, I can do 1.9. It's kind of difficult talking on stream. I'm not using it as an excuse. It is what it is. But yeah, it is a bit more difficult talking on stream, trying to interact with you folks. Sometimes I do ignore the chat just so I can land this thing. But how about this? I'll shut up now and I won't look at chat. I'll give this my full concentration. We'll see what we do. Flaps 30. Messing around too much. Looking out the
I will
window.
say just be careful, vaping on stream. TikTok is weird with that stuff.
Oh man, there's people who do drugs, straight up drugs on TikTok. So
1,000.
as long as my viewers don't report me, come on guys, don't report me. It's freaking a nicotine vape.
Wide
Who
slope.
cares?
Wide slope. Wide slope.
I'm not smoking
Wide
crack
slope.
on stream.
Wide slope.
I don't smoke
Wide
crack and I
slope.
don't condone
Wide
smoking
slope.
crack. Let me just
Wide
make sure I
slope.
say that.
Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope.
Let's give
Wide
it some
slope.
more thrust.
Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope.
Ooh, that
Wide
cross
slope.
went so
Wide
bad.
Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope.
I have
Wide
1.4.
slope. Wide slope. Wide
Nice.
slope. Wide slope.
A bit more
Wide
thrust.
slope. Wide slope.
Yeah, the
Wide
stall
slope.
speed is 120.
Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope.
Telling you guys, low and slow is the way to go.
Wide slope. 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 200. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. 200. Wide slope. 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 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nice. Oh, a little lopsided. Shit. That ruined my score, I'll tell you that right now. That definitely ruined my score. We'll see. That was kind of bad. Told me what, 7-7? Yeah, we ignore the pappy lights over here. We come in low and slow. That's the way to go. That's how you get high scores. Trust me. I'm number 3 in St. Bart's. Yep, that was bad. I said it was bad. And I can tell you why it's bad. Can you tell me why? No, I didn't mess up the gear. I still landed below 500. And you don't need glide slope. So they score you based on where you land on the target zone, your orientation, and your feet per minute. My orientation is what was bad for sure. I was definitely lopsided on that entry. So let's give it another shot. Yeah, I was definitely lopsided, but this is heavy winds on this one. 19 knot crosswind, so it is definitely heavy. I do fly real planes, not commercial airliners. No, not a broken landing gear. That's not, no, you're wrong. I was under 500 feet per minute, a little lopsided. That definitely wouldn't break the gear. Not at under 500 feet. I think whatever number I called out, I forgot what it was, but definitely wasn't 500. Yeah, X-Plane, I think physics are way better. But I think the overall package of Flight Simulator is better. Like the graphics along with the physics in Flight Sim 2024 are better than 2020, but the physics in X-Plane are better, more realistic. Let's see if I can come in and make this happen. So far I've been flying bad, overshooting the target, undershooting, these little adjustments. go. Let's try it too with the HUD. I normally don't use the HUD.
MFS has better graphics, but X-Plane has better physics.
Yep, I agree. That's so weird. Why is the HUD dark? The HUD shouldn't be dark. Screw the HUD then. I don't know why it's coming up dark. I just cranked up the, go to full flaps. I just cranked up the,
Say you was following the handbook. The 737 actually does need a bit of a slam.
yeah, I mean, for landing challenges, you kind of want to throw out the textbook, if I'm being honest. Appreciate the follow.
1000. Flight
No, the
slow.
HUD is,
Flight
should have
slow.
been bright. This
Flight
same
slow.
plane is
Flight
on the
slow. Flight slow.
Sao
Flight
Paulo
slow.
challenge. It's the
Flight
same
slow.
plane, 737 Max. Yeah,
Flight
I
slow.
don't know why it
Flight
looks
slow.
different there.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Again, guys, we
Flight
don't
slow.
care about glide
Flight
slope.
slow.
We want to come in
Flight
low and
slow.
slow,
Flight
hit the
slow.
target,
Flight
perfect
slow.
orientation,
Flight
and as
slow.
close to 0
Flight
feet
slow.
per minute as
Flight
possible.
slow.
The only way
Flight
you can
slow.
do that is
Flight
coming in
slow.
shallow.
Flight slow.
It's
Flight
just
slow.
literally not possible
Flight
any
slow.
other way.
Flight
Appreciate the
slow.
follow.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
We're coming
Flight
in
slow.
low and slow.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight
Got my
slow.
hands on the
Flight
throttle,
slow. Flight slow.
keeping us from
Flight
falling
slow.
out the ground,
Flight slow.
or out of the
Flight
sky,
slow.
sorry.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. 300. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight
Give us a
slow.
little more thrust.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight
Ooh,
slow.
crosswind is
Flight
nasty.
Shut those
slow.
alarms off,
Flight
lol.
slow. Flight slow.
I
Flight
tried
slow.
to, and they didn't shut
Flight
off.
slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
See, they
Flight
don't
slow.
shut up unless I gotta hit another
Flight
button. I
slow.
don't remember.
Flight slow. 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 Flight slow.
60 degrees or 60% thrust,
Flight slow.
lowering
Flight slow.
slightly.
Flight slow. Flight 200. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
Trying to overshoot it.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. 100 approaching minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20. 10.
Overshot.
737 GPWS is
350.
annoying, but Airbus, once the plane knows commented to land, it shuts off.
This crosswind is heavy. Ah, 1.2 million, 1.1. Oh wow, yeah. Let's I'm gonna fly till I get a 1.4 at least. I know I can do it. I know what I'm doing wrong. I am trying to compensate for it, and it does take time to get great high scores in the landing. Appreciate everyone tuning in again today, guys. Thank you so much. Tap that screen, drop some likes. If you're not following or sub, go ahead and hit that follow button, hit that sub button. I am the only Challenge League streamer, and I have several world records out there. Don't let my low scores right now fool you. It just happens that, you know, you're trying to do different things to get higher scores, and it is what it is, you know. Eventually, I'll land a better one with the same tactics that I'm sharing with everyone. Fly low and slow. This particular race has a heavy landing challenge has a heavy crosswind, and that's what's kind of pushing me off center there and causing the lopsidedness, if you will, of the plane.
Should I use trim?
Yes, definitely use trim. I'm using a whole lot of trim. I'm constantly trimming up or down throughout the entire flight, especially as I get closer to the runway. Gonna go to flaps 25. Lower our thrust down to 58%. I'm gonna go with my speed brakes. They start us off a little closer than Sao Paulo, but they also put you lower to the ground. Just gonna mess with my graphics so the PAPI lights can show up. I only care if it says I'm too high. I don't really care about them in general when it comes to these landing challenges, because again, guys, they're not gonna help you get a high score. Which right now I am too high, lowering the thrust. Yep, laser. We don't care about PAPI lights for the landing challenges. If you're trying to be a textbook and do a textbook landing, sure. But if you want a high score, you got to come in low and slow. Come in shallow, and that'll give you close to 0 feet per minute as possible. The closer to 0 you are, the higher your score will be in that regard. But there is 3 categories that it scores you on. We got full flaps, we got speed brakes deployed.
1,000.
Oof, crosswind is nasty. Oops, I accidentally put the flaps back up.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Give it a little more thrust. Keep us from falling out of the ground or out of the sky.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
Go up to 62% thrust. 63, 64. Bring it back.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
5-degree glide slope.
Flight slow. Flight slow. 300. Flight slow.
Angle of attack, I mean.
Flight slow. 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 Flight slow.
Airbus or Boeing?
This is a Boeing 737 MAX.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. 200. Flight slow. 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 Flight slow.
Oh, there we go.
Flight slow. 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 30. 20. 10.
Still 400. Crosswind is bad. I need to give this some more practice, most likely to get better score on this one. Not great. That stopped going. What's up, Misty? Oh yeah, am I gonna try the other challenges? Yeah, you're right. I gotta finish this week's challenges. Yeah, Jaden, we want to come in low and slow to get high scores. Just don't let that be an accurate representation of the low and slow methodology, if you will. Yeah, Misty, I do need to do other scores here. I kind of give up on Queenstown. Let me do Grand Canyon. Give Grand Canyon a shot. Yeah, Jaden, for the landing challenges, it scores you on 3 parameters, and none of them have to do with the PAPI lights. It's going to score you on your precision, like landing on those white lines there, which it should be a blue box. Also, your orientation of your aircraft, which I keep messing up on there, and then the feet per minute. So far, my problem isn't necessarily feet per minute. It's been the orientation and the targeting, and that's because of the crosswind is just completely taking me. Do I prefer Airbus or Boeing? I kind of prefer Boeing, even though Airbus is kind of an easier aircraft to fly in some ways. Misty, I'm going for the low altitude challenge. I think what I'm gonna do is not fly full throttle, so I'm not crashing 100 times. I've been at this shit for 2 hours. I'm kind of tired, but hey, let's give it a go. think this has to go up this time. Oh, great. It still took it. All right, guys, pro tip. At the beginning of the race, you want to make a hard U-turn. Make a hard U-turn and gain some altitude and speed. And that'll give you a better opportunity to hit the low altitude challenge from a better angle and with more speed. So yeah, that's kind of what you want to go for. Misty, how's the stream so far? I only getting 0.5% frames drop, so that's good enough for me. Again, guys, pop a U-turn, pump your throttle, whatever you need to do. Avoid starting the race, which I just did. And we're going to climb up to 9,000 feet and begin doing our U-turn. We're at 9,000 feet. Let's go ahead and start making our way back. And there's a canyon we're going to want to fly into, like a river, not a canyon. Kind of hard to see. I'll try and give you the best angle of it, but it is kind of right in front of us. I can grab the mouse. It's this lake right there, that river right there. That river right below us. We want to fly into the canyon or river right here and just dive right in there. 780 knots. I'm losing frames, man. This sucks. I'm at 30 frames right now. I don't know why. Oh shit! Tried, man. I tried. Alright, you don't want to hit restart. You want to back out a little bit. And don't hit restart. You want to back out a little bit and come back in. So the text to speech is it has a buffer. It won't give you text to speech right away because sometimes folks flood the channel and then it's too much and then you can't hear anything. So there is a delay or a limitation for the text to speech. Let me use the bathroom real quick while this is loading. Yeah, the other day they were swamping the text to speech. You know, sometimes people can be children. Let me pause this. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. I'm back. Unfortunately, this will be my last attempt for now. I just gotta call it a day. I'm beat with this already. Come on, there you go. What is going on here? There we go. Turning around, gaining speed and altitude. Maybe next time I'll do a 747,000.
I think your throttle stick is a bit too far from you.
I'm actually doing that for the camera. Because I'll get too close and then you can't see it. Alright, we're going to go into this river here. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's there, trust me. We're going to follow this river the entire way. Right into this river, going over 800 knots eventually, hopefully. Here we go, 808. You don't want to go too fast, you can overspeed.
Yee was doing 737 Max Orlando.
I was doing, I'll give it one more shot. I was doing over 800 knots, and once you hit over 800, forget about it. I think what's happening here
Your
is 'cause
pilot was about to faint.
yeah, what's happening right now is because I'm live streaming, so my frames are dropping and all that stuff. I'm just gonna lower some of the terrain details and the well, I need displacement mapping and give it another shot. Also, normally I don't suggest hitting restart. The game is very loud. I can lower it some. There we go. Should be better. The jets, super loud engines. Bro, still. I have to be a lot more aggressive with the U-turn. It happens. Thank you for the follow, Jay. Yeah, the pilot was about to faint. It happens.
Next live is when?
I normally stream every day at 12 noon, or at least try to. Sometimes it's at 1 p.m. Eastern time. The weekends I kind of just stream whenever I have time to stream. Took that U-turn kind of tight there. Is it better, Misty? Make sure all the throttles are up. There we go, sound barrier. .700 knots. 750, 780, 790, 800. Oh shit. Ah! No, I'm not frustrated at all. All right, I got to give you guys at least one complete run. Or at least try to. That's the thing with the landing challenge, man. Sometimes you just hit a wall. I'll be honest, like I'm already tired after 2 hours of live streaming flight sim. Oh, here we go. Yeah, streaming is not a real job, or streaming is not work. A real job versus streaming. Okay. All right.
I wish I joined earlier. Skeptical smiley face.
It's all good. Appreciate you joining either way. If you're not following, please already do so. Why this shit is not taking the U-turn, bro? All right, right now I got 110 frames. There we go. We're climbing up to 9,000 feet. We'll pop a U-turn. Thank you so much for all the likes today, guys. All the new followers. You won't regret following, especially if you're trying to improve your scores with the Challenge League and become a better pilot. I'm all for it. We're popping U-turn here. Trying to gain as much speed as possible while doing this U-turn. We just broke the sound barrier. We're gonna go into this river here. I know it's kind of hard to see it, but it's there, trust me. Oh shit, I overturned it. It's alright. Try and get in there. There we go. Didn't get to hit 800. Now I did, but just had to sacrifice some altitude for that. Wow, how the hell was that plus 1,000? That's insane. Don't be afraid to pump the throttle. You need to sometimes. Wow, and it's still freaking 2,000. I don't believe that. Pull up out of the canyon, pull right back down, just correct yourself. It's not as easy as it looks. I hope I'm not making it look easy. I hope I am making it look easy, but it is not easy. Yeah, wow, even with that, I'm 2 seconds faster, but not lower. Up a little bit to save ourselves. We're right back in it. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. This coming up is the hardest turn, not this one. It's coming, trust me, it's coming. I think this is it right here. Yeah, I gotta pull out of it a little bit. Go right back in it to win it. Here it is, another hard turn. Oof. Lost a lot of speed there, but those are two really hard U-turns. Running out of fuel. I just added fuel. Pro tip, add a fuel button. You will run out of fuel if you're going too fast, especially with the U-turn maneuver. Gate missed? What the fuck? Yo, I've never seen a gate missed ever. What the fuck was that? Alright, I'm done for the day, bro. I've had it with that one. I've never seen a gate missed ever on this course. But that's enough for me to say I don't want to play anymore. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Thank you guys so much for the likes, the followers. I might be back on a little bit later if you're still up and on the Eastern time zone or within the United States. I know I got some viewers all over the world. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Again, guys, don't forget to hit that like, that follow
ALR
button,
by man.
all that stuff. Appreciate it, Tim. Have a great one. Yeah, I'm just calling it a day for now. Again, guys, I'll be back on later, maybe in another 2-3 hours or so. If you're still around, appreciate you joining. Safe flying, folks. Check out my YouTube if you're on TikTok.